Hello, my friends, and manifesting circle prosperity. Friends, today I want to talk to you about something that is often overlooked but incredibly powerful. Sometimes it's better to keep your plans to yourself. You see, in a world that's eager to know everything, there is a quiet power in guarding your vision and letting your actions speak for themselves. Sometimes it's better to keep your plans to yourself. Friends, one of the most important things you can do in your life is to protect your vision. We all have dreams, goals, and aspirations that we feel deeply within our hearts. And sometimes these visions are so personal and so precious that they need to be shielded from the distractions and doubts of the world around us. Life has a way of throwing obstacles and opinions at us. And when we share our visions too freely, we often open the door to skepticism, criticism, or even discouragement. That's why it's crucial to protect your vision, to keep it safe and guarded until it's strong enough to stand on its own. The social network. Your vision is like a seed that has been planted in your heart. In the early stages, it needs care and attention. You wouldn't take a delicate seed and expose it to harsh winds or rough conditions before it is taken root. In the same way, your vision needs to be nurtured in a safe place where it can grow, develop, and mature. It's easy to get excited about a new idea or a fresh dream, but you must resist the urge to share it with everyone before it's ready to be unveiled. Not everyone will understand your vision, and sometimes sharing it prematurely can invite unnecessary negativity. Protecting your vision means knowing when to keep it close, when to give it time to grow in private, and when to allow it to bloom at the right moment. When you protect your vision, you're creating space for it to grow without interference. If you tell the wrong people too soon, they may question it, doubt it, or even try to convince you it's not possible. This can create confusion and insecurity in your mind, making you question the path you're on. Your vision is precious, and it's important to guard it from voices that don't align with your purpose. And in those early stages, you need to surround yourself with people who encourage, uplift, and inspire you. Protecting your vision is about knowing who to trust, who to confide in, and who to keep at a distance while you build. The process of protecting your vision also involves protecting your focus. Life has a way of pulling us in different directions, and it's easy to get distracted by the opinions, needs, and expectations of others. But the more you allow these distractions to enter your life, the more diluted your vision becomes. To protect your vision, you must stay focused. You must learn to say no to things that are not aligned with your dream. When you protect your vision, you are saying yes to the things that help you move forward and no to the things that take you off course. At 12:15, Hinks Carruthers gives us the depression study from the New York Times, supposedly describing the sharp drop. In order to protect your vision, you also need to guard your heart and mind. This means protecting your thoughts from negativity and fear. It means choosing to focus on the possibilities rather than the obstacles. When you start to hear doubts creeping in, whether from yourself or from others, remind yourself of the truth, that you are capable, that your vision is worth pursuing, and that God has a plan for your life. When your vision is under attack, it's easy to get discouraged, but staying firm in your belief that your dream is meant for you will give you the strength to continue, even when things get tough. You must also protect your vision by taking small, consistent steps toward it every day. Sometimes we get caught up in the idea that we need to make huge leaps forward. But the truth is, it's the small actions taken consistently that lead to big results. Protecting your vision doesn't mean waiting for the perfect moment or for everything to fall into place. It means doing what you can, when you can, with what you have, trusting that God will open the doors at the right time. Every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. And by staying focused on your vision, you'll begin to see it come to life before your very eyes. The key is to stay focused on your mission and vision. To land that big dream, it takes commitment and perseverance. To protect your vision is to keep it in your heart and in your mind, believing that it is not just a fleeting thought, but a divine purpose. It's about nurturing it with patience, faith, and persistence. Protecting your vision means refusing to let the circumstances or voices of doubt shake your belief in what God has placed within you. As you guard your vision, you protect your future, and you create the space for that dream to not only survive, but to thrive. Friends, we've all heard the saying, actions speak louder than words, and I believe this simple truth holds immense power. It's easy to talk about what we want to do, what we believe, or how we want to be remembered, but the reality is that our actions are the true measure of who we are. Words alone, no matter how grand or persuasive, can only go so far. It's what we do, how we live, how we show up for others, how we treat those around us that truly defines us. Think about it. Talk is cheap. Anybody can say they're going to do something. Anybody can promise the world, but it's in the doing, the showing up, and the following through that our integrity and character shine through. We can tell people we care. We can tell people we want to help, but it's the consistent actions, day after day, that demonstrate the depth of our commitment. People are watching not just what we say, but how we live. And over time, our actions will leave a lasting impression far beyond anything our words could ever convey. And so if you're mixing words and actions without an understanding of that greater purpose, strengthen your marriage. Sometimes we may feel like we have to explain ourselves or justify our choices, but the truth is that our actions will ultimately do that for us. When we show up with integrity, when we give without expecting anything in return, when we choose kindness over bitterness, our actions speak volumes. They tell people who we are, what we value, and what we stand for. It's through our actions that we truly make an impact. Our actions are the message the world receives. Not the things we say, but the things we do. In our relationships, for instance, it's easy to say, I love you, or I'm here for you. But true love and loyalty are shown in how we act when things aren't easy. When the going gets tough, how do we respond? Are we there to lend a helping hand, to listen, to support, or do we step back and only talk about what we might do if things were different? The depth of our love, our loyalty, and our commitment is revealed in the consistency of our actions, not in the promises we make. When we say something and then back it up with action, we show the world that we are trustworthy, reliable, and true to our word. Until then, and in our pursuit of success, it's easy to say we want to achieve something. We can talk about our dreams. We can share our vision with others. But at the end of the day, it's the work we put in, the discipline, and the effort we put forth that will determine if we reach our goals. Dreaming and talking are important, but it's the relentless pursuit of those dreams. The small steps taken every single day that lead to transformation. Our actions move us closer to our goals. The results we see in our lives are the direct result of what we do. Not what we say we'll do, but what we actually do. In the same way, our actions reflect our faith. It's easy to say we believe, to talk about the things we trust, but what does our life look like when it's tested? When we face challenges, how do we respond? Are we living in alignment with the values we claim to hold? Are we acting in faith even when we can't see the full picture? Are we capable of more? The strength of our faith is revealed not in our words, but in our choices, in the way we live our lives in accordance with what we believe, even when circumstances make it hard. Remember, words have power, but actions are what truly bring that power to life. They take our beliefs and turn them into tangible, visible reality. Every day you have the chance to live out your values, to show the world who you are through the choices you make. What you do, how you act, will speak louder and longer than any speech or promise ever could. People may forget the words you say, but they'll never forget the actions you take. Friends, one of the most powerful things you can do in your life is to stay focused on your path. Life is full of distractions, people, opinions, challenges, and even the well-meaning advice of others. But it's so important to remember that your journey is unique. It's easy to get sidetracked, to compare ourselves to others, or to get caught up in someone else's vision for our lives. But true success and fulfillment come from staying grounded in the path that has been set before you. There's a saying that goes, the only way to fail is to give up. And while there may be setbacks, obstacles, or even moments when you feel uncertain, it's the ability to stay focused and keep moving forward that makes all the difference. When you're focused on your path, you're not swayed by the noise around you. You're not distracted by someone else's timeline or success. You are committed to the direction that God has placed in your heart. And no matter how long it takes or how difficult the road may be, staying focused on that path will lead you to your destination. Every day we are faced with choices. Choices about where to spend our time, who to listen to, and how to prioritize our energy. And each of those choices is an opportunity to either stay focused or lose sight of our true path. It's easy to get distracted by the opinions of others or to be tempted by shortcuts that promise quick results. But the truth is, your path is yours for a reason. The purpose, the lessons, and the growth you will experience along the way are uniquely yours. No one else can walk that journey for you, and no one else can dictate the pace or direction of your life. When you stay focused on your path, you are honoring the dreams and desires that have been placed within you. You are choosing to trust the process, even when it's unclear, even when it feels like progress is slow. The key is to keep moving forward, one step at a time, trusting that each moment, each effort is getting you closer to where you're meant to be. The distractions around you may seem tempting, but they will only pull you away from the true purpose God has laid out for your life. There will be times when the journey feels long and the finish line seems far away. But in those moments, it's crucial to remind yourself that the process is just as important as the destination. Every challenge, every lesson, every small victory along the way is shaping you into the person you need to be in order to fulfill your purpose. When you stay focused on your path, you're allowing yourself the space to grow, to evolve, and to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. People may try to offer advice or pull you in different directions, but remember, their vision for your life is not your own. You don't need to follow someone else's path to find success or fulfillment. The world will try to convince you that there's a one-size-fits-all formula for happiness, but in reality, your path is as individual as you are. You must stay true to what's in your heart, to the passion and calling that have been placed inside you, even if others don't always understand it. Trust that the path you're on is the one that will lead to the life you're meant to live. Staying focused also means saying no to distractions that will divert your attention away from your goals. It means turning down the noise that pulls you off course and choosing to invest your time and energy into what matters most. The path to success and fulfillment requires intentionality, and when you stay focused, you are choosing to take control of your time and your future. Every decision you make shapes the direction of your life. You have the power to protect your time, to protect your peace, and to protect your vision. No matter what comes your way, keep your eyes on the path ahead. Trust that the journey, with all its twists and turns, will lead you exactly where you need to be. The more you stay focused on your path, the more clearly you will see the opportunities that are meant for you. God has already equipped you with everything you need to walk this journey, and the steps you take today will lead to the future you've been dreaming of. Stay focused and stay patient, and trust that your path is taking you exactly where you need to go. Friends, today I want to talk to you about something that is both powerful and subtle. The power of quiet confidence. In a world that often celebrates loud declarations, bold gestures, and constant attention, there is a strength that comes from simply being confident without needing to prove anything to anyone. Quiet confidence is not about showing off or drawing attention to yourself. Rather, it's about carrying a deep, unshakable belief in who you are and what you're capable of, no matter the circumstances around you. No matter the circumstances around you. We live in a time when so many people feel the need to announce their worth, to constantly be seeking validation, to make sure the world knows their accomplishments. And while there's nothing wrong with celebrating success, there is something special about the person who doesn't feel the need to boast or advertise their achievements. Quiet confidence is the kind of confidence that is rooted deep within. It doesn't need external praise or recognition because it comes from a place of inner assurance. It's the kind of confidence that is grounded in knowing your value regardless of external circumstances. You know your value inside and out to the very core, so there's no need to earn the right to know it and to enjoy it. When you have quiet confidence, you don't need to shout about your dreams or aspirations. People can see it in the way you carry yourself, in the way you handle challenges, in the way you treat others. Quiet confidence doesn't demand attention. It commands respect. You don't need to convince people of your worth because your actions, your integrity, and your presence do all the talking. The quiet confidence you carry is like a steady stream that flows calmly and consistently, never needing to disrupt the peace around it, but always making an impact. And it's like you weren't even trying, because the things in your life just flow into shape. This kind of confidence doesn't come from a place of arrogance, but from a place of knowing who you are and whose you are. It's understanding that you are enough, just as you are. You don't have to prove anything to anyone because you already know your purpose. Quiet confidence allows you to stand tall without feeling the need to explain yourself. It's the strength to say no when you need to, the courage to stand firm in your beliefs, and the grace to navigate difficult situations without losing your composure. In a world full of noise, quiet confidence brings a refreshing peace. It allows you to stay calm and focused, even when others around you are reacting in panic or frustration. It's the ability to maintain your poise and your peace, even in the midst of chaos. When challenges arise, quiet confidence helps you to take a step back, assess the situation, and respond thoughtfully. It gives you the strength to keep moving forward without being easily rattled by external circumstances. Quiet confidence also allows you to listen more than you speak. It helps you to be present, to be thoughtful in your responses, and to make decisions with clarity and wisdom. You don't need to dominate conversations or always have the last word. Instead, you exude confidence through your ability to listen and understand, knowing that your actions will speak louder than any words you could say. People are drawn to those who demonstrate quiet confidence because they know that such individuals are grounded, reliable, and capable of handling whatever comes their way. A relationship with the law, a relationship so in place at the post with a law enforcement official would be a far better husband, wife, or sister rather than the usual date. This type of confidence isn't about seeking approval or needing others to validate your worth. It's about being secure in your identity. It's the confidence that says, I know who I am, I know what I'm here to do, and I don't need to explain myself to anyone. When you walk in quiet confidence, you move with purpose. You know that your worth is not defined by external achievements or the opinions of others, but by the truth of who you are and the value that has already been placed inside you. Moreover, quiet confidence gives you the courage to support others without needing the spotlight. It empowers you to lift others up, to encourage them, and to help them shine, knowing that your own light doesn't dim when you allow someone else to shine. It's a self-assuredness that comes from understanding that there is room for everyone to succeed. From me to you, to those on the plane, and to the families leaving Earth by your faith. Quiet confidence isn't threatened by the success of others. It celebrates it because it knows that your success and their success can coexist beautifully. When you embrace quiet confidence, you are not moved by fleeting opinions or the pressures of trying to fit into someone else's idea of success. You are at peace with who you are, and that peace gives you the power to remain steady, grounded, and unshaken, no matter what challenges you face. The true power of quiet confidence is not in loud proclamations, but in the steady, unwavering strength of knowing who you are and walking in that truth every single day. Friends, in a world where it's easy to get caught up in talking about our dreams, sharing our plans, or seeking recognition, I want to remind you of something incredibly powerful. Let success be your statement. Often we feel the need to tell the world about everything we are doing, every step we are taking, and every achievement we hope to accomplish. But the truth is, there is a deeper power in letting your actions and the results of your hard work speak for themselves. Success isn't something that needs to be shouted from the rooftops. True success is seen in the impact you make, the lives you touch, and the things you achieve. It's in the way you carry yourself, the way you show up, and the way you move through the world with purpose and integrity. The beauty of letting success speak for you is that it doesn't require words. It doesn't need to be announced or justified. It stands on its own, and it leaves a lasting impression. You don't need to constantly explain your plans or make promises about what you're going to do. Your success will make the statement. People will see the results of your hard work and dedication, and that will tell them everything they need to know. Success is an undeniable force. When you pour your energy into what you're passionate about, when you remain persistent in the face of adversity, when you keep pushing forward, even when the road gets tough, the results will speak for themselves. Think about those people you admire. They don't have to brag about their accomplishments. Their success is evident in the way they live, the things they have built, and the influence they have. You know them by their fruits, their work, their actions, and their character. That's what true success looks like. It's not about the titles or the accolades. It's about the consistent effort, the character you build, and the contributions you make to the world. Letting success be your statement also means focusing on what truly matters. It's easy to get distracted by seeking external approval, chasing validation from others, or trying to keep up with what everyone else is doing. But when you focus on your own journey, when you stay true to your purpose, and when you put in the work day in and day out, success follows. It might take time, and it may come in ways you didn't expect, but your commitment to your goals will lead to a success that's impossible to ignore. Success is also about consistency. It's easy to talk about doing something great, but true success requires long-term commitment. You have to be willing to put in the effort, not just for a short time, but for as long as it takes to see the results. It's about being faithful in the small things, knowing that even the smallest of steps forward is a step towards something greater. People will notice the consistency with which you show up and the unwavering determination you have to follow through. And that is success in action. Moreover, let success be your statement by lifting others up. True success doesn't come at the expense of others. It comes in the form of support, encouragement, and empowerment. When you achieve something, it's a reflection of all the people you've helped along the way. Success isn't just about what you accomplish for yourself. It's about how you contribute to the success of those around you. When you succeed, you have the ability to inspire others to do the same. Your success becomes a beacon of hope and possibility for those who look to you. In the end, success is not about seeking praise, recognition, or fame. It's about fulfilling the purpose that has been placed within you and trusting that the results of your work will speak louder than anything you can say. You don't need to convince anyone of your worth. Let your actions, your perseverance, and your success make that statement for you. The world will recognize it, and you'll know that the path you've walked, the work you've done, and the way you've lived your life is more powerful than any words could ever express. In conclusion, friends, each of us has the power to shape our lives and make a lasting impact. And it starts with the choices we make every day. By learning to control our words, our thoughts, our moods, and our finances, we can create a life of purpose, peace, and success. Remember that actions speak louder than words. Your character, your integrity, and your hard work are what will truly define you. Stay focused on your own path, trusting that your unique journey is leading you to greatness. The power of quiet confidence is within you, and by walking in that quiet strength, you will inspire others without saying a word. Let your success speak for you, showing the world the fruits of your labor. Trust the process, keep moving forward, and always protect your vision, knowing that the best is yet to come.